right, welcome back to the morning show right here on eTV. Man, it's so good to be with you as you kickstart your morning. And this morning, I'm thrilled to have a South African hip-hop sensation. ShabZi Madallion is in studio with us this morning. He's known for his clever lyricism, even and authentic storytelling. ShabZi is here to talk about his latest single, ALOT, from his upcoming album, Mufasa's Boy. And the powerful anthem is all about embracing your potential and pushing boundaries. So let's get into the conversation and get to hear the story behind this man himself. ShabZi, what's good,
What's
bro?
going on, King?
Are you good, bro?
I'm good, brother.
Fantastic.
Fresh.
It's great to be chatting to you,
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I think your music is one of those that people love so much because of just your lyrical content, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this man is like, his pen is on fire when you're writing down.
Yeah.
But when I go back, and I want to go back in history, right? Your dad was like deep in the books, library, right?
Yes.
But then your mom is the one that introduces you to Park.
Yes.
Like, tell me about the merge of those two worlds.
Look, my father is a very educational man in the sense that, you know, your ambition needs to align with your education. And then my mother, funny enough, she's a librarian.
Yeah.
And she's in love with music. She used to bump a lot of Brenda Fassie, Zola. And then Park was just one of those where it found me at a time when I was already writing. I just wasn't reciting what I was writing.
Okay.
So listening to him, I was like, man, I think I want to do it this way.
But what music are you listening to? Because if your mom's listening to Brenda Fassie, Zola, Tupac, what music do you remember growing up hearing?
I wasn't consciously listening to any music. I was listening to whatever music my parents were playing in the car, you know? So even ABBA, my pops was playing Aaliyah. So those were the artists that kind of like subconsciously influenced my way of writing as well.
Yeah, 100%. And now fast forward, that this way of writing has emerged and has become this well that's constantly flowing. You've got your third album that's about to pop out. But did you ever imagine that you'd have like the fire that you have writing to this long? Like, I mean, a lot of people always just say, no, I've always known, you know, from a young age. But like, did you really know, bro?
I honestly, musically, I didn't know. But when I grew up, I realized I've always been gifted. And I think a lot of the lyricism is also inspired by the message that my ancestors want to speak through me, you know? So it is a gift. I cultivated the gift, you know, and I use the gift in different forms. I'm a producer, a writer, a rapper. I help other people acknowledge their own gifts in themselves. So it's not really about the music. The music is a vehicle for me to spread a real message at a time such as this.
Yeah. And what's the message you're spreading through a lot? Because you listen to that, and I mean, first of all, I'm just like, this is a bop. This is like, I'm hearing myself deep in summer, cruising down Camps. I'm just like, yes, this is a bop. But now you're saying there's like messaging that's coming through there. Tell us about that.
I mean, like, I have to make a bop so that people kind of have fun with it, and whoever is ready to actually listen to what I'm saying, they'll realize, hey, I'm having fun, but this guy's saying something. And the message in there is, be confident about who you are, be sure about who you are. You're not always going to be ready to be your highest version of yourself, but where you are is who you're supposed to be. So embrace that full-heartedly. Everything I'm saying in the song, I'm saying with like aggression, confidence. I'm not beating anybody up, but I'm just embracing my kingship. You know what I'm saying? That's the message there.
And I think a lot of people struggle through that because it's just like this play of, oh my goodness, man, I'm certain I can be able to do this, but I'm not sure if I've got the ability to, if I'm fitting to be the imposter syndrome and doubting, self-doubt and self-worth. Have you ever battled through that? Because a lot of people could look at you and think, nah, ShabZi's got it together. ShabZi just wakes up and he's ready to go. Have you had moments where you felt like, I'm not sure if this is actually something I can do?
I mean, always, bro, but we call it different names. Right now, we could call it, I'm nervous. Right now, we could call it, hey, am I supposed to be here? But I shouldn't be thinking about what this is. I need to be here. I need to flow and allow myself to actually trust that I can do this, and I'm doing it. It looks like I have it all figured out for everybody else, but trust me, I'm just as nervous as you are in the moment, you know? But when you are in the moment, you have to trust that you are ready. You know what I'm saying?
This is why he's talking about kingship within myself. Man, it's just like, I'm showing up scared, I'm showing up anyway. Let's talk about the project, man. I think there's a lot of excitement towards the project. We've seen some of the features that's included in there, production-wise, also just the different people that you worked with. What's the story behind Mufasa's Boy, because even that title, we're just like, okay, this is something going on over here. There's a longer message, and if anyone knows your music, it's not always as black and white as what it seems.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
So ShabZi Madallion, ShabZi is short for Le Shabe, my real name, which means for the people. Madallion is long for Mad Lion. Mad because I have that alter ego, lion because the clan from home are lions. My debut album was named Nomvula after my mother. My sophomore album was named The Long Game. It was supposed to be named after my father, but I wasn't ready with the messaging for that one. So I worked longer on it. So this one is titled Mufasa's Boy, paying homage to my father, and I'm Simba in the music. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, shucks. Okay, who's lifting Simba?
Simba Rafiki.
But that's phenomenal, man. As an ode and a homage towards your dad and the contribution that he's made.
Yes.
Is that even found in the music? Do we get to hear stories, a lot more stories about your growing up and relating?
Yeah, so there is a person playing my father in the album. I'm sure you know the person. Zab's the last letter. Yes. So he's playing my father in the interludes. So a lot of what is written down that he's performing, just like words my father used to embark on me, but there's poetry in it, you know? Yeah.
Okay. No, there's like a whole lot going on over here. And I think it's beautiful to be able to see, you know, in a time where people are talking about hip hop and they talk about it in the sense of, man, hip hop is dying, hip hop is dead. But you understanding that hip hop is living 100%, especially through your music, where it's full on leaning towards being that the MC of all MCs, like lyrically being able to be putting together music that speaks and has heavy meaning, even though it may be a bop. ShabZi, I want to put you to a test, right?
Okay.
I know you're great when you write, but I also know you're good when you freestyle.
Okay.
So I want to put you to a test for you to freestyle for us ever so slightly.
Okay.
Just to see how early you are up and buzzing in the morning, right? So I'm going to play you a beat. Maybe we can start with the beat so that you can already start to hear what it sounds like. And then you'll feel it in. When the beat drops, I'm going to let you do your thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you one word you need to feature in this particular a freestyle that you're about to do. His brain is probably already running. It's just like, I'm hearing this man, but I'm already starting to put together something. Let's run with the music. Let's run with the music just now, and then you'll hear it. It should be coming through in a bit. And I just want you to include the word TMS. So the morning show, TMS.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, I get it in the morning. People are going to school, so no stress. We don't.
Yeah, right. It's clean.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Let me keep it clean. Let me keep it free. Let me keep it me. Let me keep it C. MC. Most cats wanna rap, but don't. But won't. When it's time to go, I gotta go. It's the flow, it's the TMS, it's the morning show, it's the bro, it's the way I do this, it's the way I go, it's the go, it's the lion, it's the. I ain't lying, I ain't trying, I just triumph. I'm the winner. This is winter, this is summer, this the number. Go and get me. You don't try me. You don't.
No ways, absolutely. What is that? This man. It feels like you wrote this on your way here. Man, I think it just speaks so much, and it's like a drop in the ocean of what you can do lyrically. And I think we're all looking forward to Mufasa's Boy. Where can we expect the album? And tell us about just a rollout project that we can expect.
So www.shabzi.Kgosi. There's still like 4 more singles before the album. The album drops on the 21st of Feb, my 34th birthday. Yeah, so a lot more music people are gonna experience. This is the hip hop version. The next singles are like, there's a little bit of piano, Afro beat, just showing people my artistry before I show them the album.
And that's what I always love, is how you bring that versatility in your music. It's always like, you don't show what you can expect in the music from ShabZi. ShabZi, shout out for you for coming through this morning, for joining us, and just being able to drop some bars. Maybe we might use that as the opening of the show. It's the morning show, it's summer, it's winter. I should stop, this is not sounding good. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
A massive shout out to ShabZi for joining us this morning and sharing the story behind his new single, ALOT, and of course the album Mufasa's Boy that's coming up later this month. We can't wait to hear more about the album, and of course to make sure that you as a viewer, that you go stream ALOT right now. Follow ShabZi's journey as he continues to inspire every single one of us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with your sport news at 7:30 right after this.